Good day and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, Sephora. We are now in the midst of our biannual Sephora sale. So the insiders get 10% off, the VIB tier gets 15% off, and then the Rouge gets 20% off. And that goes until November 7th. I already placed my first order, so I want to make sure that I get this up in time for you guys to do your order. So I'm going to show you everything that I've ordered so far and then everything else that I recommend. Grab your beverage of choice. Today I have just a diet root beer in my sweet Halloween cup. Halloween's over, but I haven't let go yet. Not yet. I think I'm going to wait until probably like November 15th or the US Thanksgiving, and then I'm going to put away all my Halloween stuff and bring out my Christmas stuff. Cheers. All right, let's dive right in. I really want to start with my Sephora haul because I haven't opened any of the packages and I'm just dying to open it. Okay, so the first thing I have here is the MAC Stay Put Fix and Duo. And this is a holiday gift set. There's so many good holiday gift sets. I was toying with getting a bunch of them, but this is the one that I landed on. There was a Charlotte Tilbury setting spray duo, which I really wanted to try. And there was also a Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray duo, but this one was the best bang for your buck. I think this was $45 Canadian, and it comes with 100 milliliters of the Prep and Prime and then 30 milliliters of the Fix Plus Stay Over, and the other ones were 30 milliliters each. So this has a full 70 milliliters more for like $7 extra, and that's before my 20% off. So I'm just gonna pop it open. Oh, this is nicely wrapped. It's like a Christmas present wrapped. So excited. It's been a long time since I had the Fix Plus. The Fix Plus is an excellent setting spray, but I actually tend to use fairly cheap setting sprays because a lot of those work really well. There's not many high-end setting sprays that I use, but this was really on sale, so I was like, now's the time. And then I've also never used this one, so I'll keep you guys posted as to how this one is. Oh, it's alcohol free and it's a glass bottle. The other one's plastic, so very excited about that. And then next we have my favorite powder. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder, and I got it in Cupcake. The other one I have was in Cherry Blossom, which is like a slightly pink one that I used to set under my eyes. I used it today, but I wanted another one more all over the face, so that's why I went with the Cupcake. So I think that's going to be the perfect color for me. I'm fairly fair for the most part. This is actually me tanned because I just got back from 3 weeks of vacation. So this is tanned Laura. It was funny. One of the hostesses at my restaurant job was like, "You didn't tan at all." And I'm like, this is really tanned for me. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit like pinker. Sorry, less pink. Very excited about that. And then we have the One Size Ultra Pink setting powder. I'm so excited about this. So this is going to be much pinker than my Cherry Blossom one that I have, and I really want to try this one under the eyes. People seem to be loving it, and the One Size powder is like super popular all over the place. I've tried it before, but I had like a mini one and I really liked it. So I really wanted to try the Ultra Pink. I love just like new packaging. Like, I'm such a pretty package whore. Like, how beautiful is that? So let's take a gander. But it has plastic over top. It does not, but it has like this case, this covering. Oh, it does have plastic. Look how pink that is. So excited to try this underneath the eyes and see how that works. The good thing about Sephora is that you can always take stuff back. I don't know why they have such a good return policy. Like, it seems bonkers to me that with makeup, like, you could never return makeup items to a drugstore ever. That's like unheard of. Oh, I got this candle and then I didn't light it. Let's light the candle, guys. Ow, I just burned myself. Okay, let's be more careful and light the candle, guys. There we are. Oh, that looks beautiful. Matches our ambiance. We're good. Okay, let's move on. So this is my favorite foundation. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm wearing this today. I wear it almost every day. Like, it is my favorite foundation. It has become my favorite foundation over the last about 6 months. I went through like this entire one. I'm almost done this. This is the Valerius. This is medium 1.5, and then this is the Santa Fe. This is medium 2. So I'm going to do a little swatchy swatch. They're like so close. Like so close. So the Santa Fe is actually, it's weird because it's supposed to be darker. Like, it's Santa Fe medium 2 and Valerius is medium 1.5, but the Santa Fe looks lighter. Like, this is the Santa Fe. This is the Valerius, and the Santa Fe looks lighter, which I think is good for my winter shade because I'm going to use the, yeah, it is lighter. How weird is that? And yet it has like a stronger, like 0.5 more. So I'm going to finish this one off and then use this one for my winter shade. Oh, I love makeup. Just like so excited. Okay. So I got a sample of the Good Girl Carolina Herrera. You can tell I've never bought anything from that before. So let's give this a schmellaroo. Vanilla forward with like a soft spice and a slight floral. It's really nice. I like it. Nothing too exciting, but nice. And then let's try the other one. We have the Clean Reserve Skin, which people seem to be loving. I actually tried this yesterday, and my boyfriend adored it. So I might actually get a travel size of this before the sale ends. Yeah, really girly. It is clean smelling, almost laundry, light floral. Very good. Very good. Smells like very it girl. Okay, so the last thing I bought from the sale is the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow On the Glow. Oh, they're minis. Okay, I thought they were full size, but that's fine because when do you ever really go through product other than like foundation, like, and mascara? You know, like I have so many products here that it's just like they go bad before you go through them. Moisture Glow On the Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Nude Glow and Bronze Glow. It took me a while to figure out which colors I wanted, but I went with this because I'm watching the Kardashians right now and I'm loving the like nude like lip situation they have going on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. All right, we're gonna try this out. Love it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna bring that with me today, and then we will try the Bronze Glow another time. Amazing. And so that's all I have ordered so far. I'll probably put in one more small order before it ends. I went and looked in store yesterday and just saw if there was anything that caught my eye, and nothing overly. So I think the only thing I'm gonna, buy is the Skin Small Travel Size and maybe like a lipstick because I want to get a little bit more cool tone nudes going on. So I was swatching a lot at Sephora yesterday, so I have a couple in mind. But now onto my recommendations. I had to pare down because I have so many, so I'm going to blow right through these. So first and foremost, scent wise, I have my favorite scents ever. They're the replicas. So replica's super expensive. For like a full bottle, it's like $110. But I always just get the travel size. My favorite ones are Sailing Day, Beach Walk, and Under the Lemon Tree. So I have one of each of those, and these are $40, but everything's plus 20% off, right? And they go in my little perfume collection right here. While we're here, we'll talk about one of my other favorite scents. So this is obviously Sol de Janeiro, the famous Boom Boom Cream, and I got the biggie size last year, so I still have a bunch because I use this pretty sparingly. I have about half left, and supposed to be pistachio scented, but this is like my vacation smell. Like I bought before my vacation a shampoo, a conditioner, a leave-in moisturizing hair mask, the deodorant, and the perfume, and I wore all of them. That was my only scent on vacation because I love to create scent memories. And for Ian, this is our Mexico smell. So every time I put it on, he's like, oh, Mexico. And I'm like, yeah. So this is $100 for this. So probably $80 with your 20% off. I highly recommend. I don't actually know how it works on cellulite, which is what it's for, but I thoroughly enjoy the moisturizing aspects and the smell right off the bat. So this was totally worth it for me. And it's been a year, so it's lasted me a full year. What is stopping this from going on there? Oh, I have a little nail polish. All right. There we are. There we are. While we're over here, we're going to talk about a couple of skincare. So my two like cheaper brands that I like to use at Sephora are the Inky List and the Ordinary. So you can't go wrong with either of these. Just know what ingredients work well for you, what you want from your skin. I recommend that everyone have a hyaluronic acid, a vitamin C, a niacinamide, a really hardcore moisturizer, and a retinol. So I use retinol, like really hardcore retinol that I buy like over the counter from Mexico because you need a prescription for it that strong. So I just picked up another one when I was in Mexico like last week. And so when you're using a retinol, make sure you moisturize, then use retinol, then moisturize again. So you're like locking it into your face, and try not to sleep on your face, on your side, on a pillow. Try to sleep on your back, which is how I sleep, just so that you're not rubbing off all of that lotion onto your pillow and you have to constantly clean your pillow because they're dirty. So one of my favorite vitamin C's is from the Inky List, and then one of my favorite hyaluronic acid is from the Ordinary. So do your research, but these are of really good price points in Sephora, especially during the sale. I have so many Ordinary and Inky List things here. I have a resveratrol, I have a caffeine solution, I have a salicylic acid, I have the glycolic acid. I have so many things here that I use on a regular basis. Next, we have the Dr. Jart Ceramidin. This is just a really thick moisturizer that I use over top of my retinol. I love it. It's like clean. It's really moisturizing, and I just love it. I just find it works so well. I have a mini. I usually try to get mini of most stuff because I use so many different products. I don't have the same routine constantly. I like to get minis so that the product isn't going bad and the active ingredients stay active while you're using them, and you don't have to throw anything out, so you're saving money. The next brand that I love, that is a very recent love of mine. I bought like this Caudalie set, and I'm so impressed immediately. Like sometimes I can't tell when I put something on my face that it is luxe, that it works, but these products immediately, like the firming eye gel, a lot of times when I use an eye cream, it will hurt my under eyes. Like I can feel it stinging if it's like a cheaper eye cream. The Caudalie made me feel like juicy. Like it made my under eyes feel rich, plump, thick. I absolutely adored the Resveratrol Lift Firming Eye Cream. And I've been using it for a while, and there's still a bunch in there. I took this one to Mexico. I also took the Caudalie Radiance Serum Complexion Correcting. I think that with my skin, sometimes it can be red, and this helps combat the redness, and like a calming, I have a little bit of a sensitive skin, so anything that's calming is really good. And this is, and also even for a serum, some serums will make your skin feel very tight. That serum immediately makes it feel really moisturized. And then I also have the Premier Cru La Creme the Cream, and this feels so luxe. Like I bet this is comparable to like the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It feels just as thick and nourishing as that one does at a, not like a hugely discounted price, but a smaller price. And I do like getting, unless you're using like one moisturizer, getting a mini is so good because it just lasts forever. Okay, moving on. I have two palettes for you. I want to buy There's two Danessa Myricks palettes that I really like. I'll try to pop them on the screen here. One of them is going to be like a really vibrant Lightworks, a bunch of different glittery, bright eyeshadows. And then the other one is completely different. It's called, I think, Groundworks, and it's a bunch of different browns with a cream and a like powdery shadow on that. That looks so interesting. And because I use mostly neutrals all the time, I think that one would be really good for me. So my favorite palettes, other than the ones that I really want to try from Danessa Myricks, are Anastasia all the way. These are my two favorites, Soft Glam and Modern Renaissance. And I think that they actually have minis in these right now for holiday sets, so jump on that while you can. But these are well loved palettes, and I take these everywhere I go, and this is just my vibe. Like, I could all day, every day use this kind of color story. They do have a bunch of fallout, which I don't mind, because I'm just very careful as I do my makeup to make sure I'm not leaving like dark marks underneath my eye. And the Modern Renaissance is one of their first palettes, I believe. And it's just like these colors all day, every day for me. All day, every day. And then like the cooler, like gray, purplish vibe we got going on. Love it. So I highly recommend the Anastasia palettes. Moving on to blushes, I've realized I have so many blushes. So many. So we're going to blow right through these. Obviously, I need to talk about the Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty is, they just actually got a mini. I think I bought the mini, so let's see if I have it. I haven't used it yet. Mini. Oh, here it is. So this is the mini, and I'm surprised it took so long for them to get a mini because these will go bad before I use them all. So this one is, we have Happy, we have Faith, we have Grace, and we have Hope. I'm really excited. I haven't used Hope yet, the top one. I think I'm going to wait until until my tan goes away. I'm a little bit more fair. Happy I've used consistently. And then the Grace is somewhere between the Happy and the Faith, but you only use like the teeniest bit of these. I always use them as a base, and then I usually top it with a powder anyways. So, and these are actually really good. They're like $26 for the big ones. Such a good price point for a blush, especially in Sephora land. Okay, the next amount of blushes that I have are LYS. So LYS is a comparably also cheaper brand at Sephora, and these are just a little bit, they're less pigmented than the Rare Beauty ones, but they stick around for a while, and the colors are just so beautiful. Look at this color. Absolutely. And because it's sheer, like, let's swatch this. Like, it just shears out. How beautiful is that color? Absolutely stunning. And it's not like the hot pink that's been going around lately. This is my oldest one, and it's almost like Hope by Rare Beauty. So look how this swatches. How stunning is that? And they're so creamy. They last for so long, and they're pretty affordable. I bought this 3-pack as a holiday gift set. Highly recommend. You could also like separate them and give them as gifts as well, which is one of my favorite things to do. I'm doing that this year with the Laneige. So the Laneige sleeping mask is my favorite of all time. I have so much makeup on my hands now. They have 5 of these in a mini pack for $25. And so I just take them out and I'll like stick them to a Christmas card and give them away for gifts because they're my favorite. I also really like the lip glowing balm. I like the mask better, but this is great to just throw in your purse or your pocket, and you don't have to like, if you're driving or busy or whatever, you don't have to like dip your finger into this and put it on. You can just squeeze this tube. It's like easily applicatable, if that's how you put it. Let's put some on. What's a makeup channel without some makeup? And just the shine on this, look at. Stunning. And that'll stay on, which is something I really love about Laneige, which is why I've continued to buy it over and over again. So moving on to what I'm wearing on my face right now, I cannot tout this blush enough. if they ever discontinue this, I'm going to be so heartbroken, and I'm super excited to use it with my brand new powder that I got from there. So this is what's called the Attention Seeker Cheek Clapper, and I could not tell you how often I use it. Like, I struggle to not use it because it's one of my favorites. So this comes with a cream, and Patrick Ta has actually stated that you can use the cream on top of the powder. I have yet to do, oh wait, I did it once, and it's just, I feel like it just sets it in. And then we have a highlighter here as well, but this is like the babiest of baby pink. This is probably one of my favorite products of all time. I absolutely adore it, and I just got blush all over it. Next up, also talking about, did I call that? I feel like I called that Patrick Ta. Patrick Star is the one size. This is Patrick Ta. I love these. I have She's So LA and She's That Girl. And this is also a duo of, I think he was the first actually to do this duo of cream and powder. And I love that the cream is covered by this little window here. So obviously these are well used and loved. And I like that this is not as bright baby pink as that Attention Clapper. This is such a beautiful shade. And I've been doing this thing where I do like a darker blush on my high cheekbone and then like a little bit of a lighter blush right here. And this is perfect for that. And then this is one of my favorite bronzers that I've used. And then this is such a good shade for me. Highly recommend these, especially because they're pricey. So now's the time to get that discount in. I have two more cheek products, I guess. I have the Tower 28. These are going to be the Beach Please. This one is Office Hours, and this is the Bronzino Best Coast. So this is like a very highlighted bronzer. And then this is such, if I ever have an audition where I just need like normal natural makeup, this is what I use. This is just looks so like your skin but better with like a flush, like you can't even notice a blush. And then this is very much, I use this all in Mexico. So this is very much like a bright, shimmery gold bronzer. How beautiful is that? So nice. Almost orange, but it doesn't translate that when you're using it on the skin. And then my last cheek product is the Benefit. I have Shelly. I do really like the Benefit blushes. And I especially like this color being a coral, and I recommend you only get the mini. That's all you need. Like, if you are like me and you have tons of makeup, you don't need to buy the full size of everything so that you can try a bunch of different things. And then like if you go through it, you go through it, but a lot of time you won't. My favorite bronzer of all time is the Tantour Huda Beauty. I don't know why, I just so vibe with this. It's hyper pigmented. It blends like a dream. It's such a great color for me. I've dipped into it every day for like a year, and there's still so much product. Highly, highly recommend. I have one other scent. This is Daisy by Marc Jacobs. This was my signature scent for years. If you have a signature scent, now's your time to use that discount to purchase it. If not, go a smelling. Go to Sephora, get your nose in there, smell away, and get yourself a signature scent, because this has been mine for years. And I adore it. I also have the Glossier U one, which is just redonkulously expensive. This is $40 for a solid. $40. And it's beautiful. It's nice. The smell does not stay. It does not stick around. It goes away so quickly. So I purchased it once. I probably won't purchase it again. I do want to get, it's actually quite similar to the Skin by Clean Reserve. So I'm going to try the Skin. I have two concealers. One is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. One of my favorite concealers of all time. This is hardcore. This is full coverage, glam, get your bag, baby. And then I have the Milk Makeup, which is just a little bit more fluid. Still good coverage. The tone is excellent in this. I really like this concealer. Still stays on, but like a little more serum-y, a little more thinny for like lighter makeup girlies. So these are the two I recommend. The only brush that I recommend is the number 80. This is like a full powder brush. This is the biggest brush I own. All of Sephora's brushes are beautiful. You cannot go wrong. I just have so many brushes, like I don't need any more. So until something breaks or like I clean it enough that it just cannot be used again, I don't need to buy any more brushes. But if you need brushes, the Sephora collection's on sale for 30% off right now, and their brushes are amazing. I know the 56 and the 57 and the 60 and then the 80 are probably the ones I recommend most. I have one more bronzer. This is the Rare Beauty Best Wishes bronzer. I have it in Happy Soul. It just is so creamy. It's such a beautiful color. It's like not as heavily pigmented as the Huda Beauty one. It is so easily workable. If you are not like comfortable using a cream bronzer yet, this is your go-to. Like you can literally just draw it on like shoop, 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 which is where I put my bronzer, and then just like buff it out. And it's so hard to fuck up. Like you're not gonna fuck it up. This is a really good like gateway bronzer into the cream bronzer world. Highly recommend. And Rare Beauty is also really good priced. Like, you know, it doesn't outprice everything. So everything else I have is lip products. So I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. The Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liners, next level. They stay on, they're creamy, they come in amazing colors. Highly, highly recommend, and they're 30% off right now. I will always recommend Buxom. They've stopped selling Buxom in store there for some reason. I'm not sure why, but you can still get Buxom online. I bought a bunch recently, so I'm not going to get some this round because I thought that they were being discontinued, but it turns out that they were only moving to be online. This is Rose Julep, I believe. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, I have a Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in Wherever Walnut. I'm sure if you guys are makeup girlies, you've heard of this. It was such a TikTok like fad for a really long time. People love it. It's just such a universal like nudie pink color. Highly recommend. Love it. Go swatch it. You might not be able to get it in stores because it's so popular, but you can probably get it online. And also I have the Endless Cacao, which is kind of like a cool toned like nude, like a darker gray nude. That is in my cart that I might purchase. I have a Tower 28 lip gloss. This is so highly pigmented. You have to be careful. If you're not used to like being like staying within the lines of your lip, like if you're not a lip liner girly, if you're not a lipstick girly, I would stay away from this honestly, because it can get a little bit messy if you're not careful with how pigmented this gloss is. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, what's that color? That color is Sesame. And then my favorite lip liners from Sephora are the Refi. So I have Taupe and I think Blush. And they come with this setting. So you like have the actual lip liner here. And then you put like, you have to do it like with a bare lip that's like pretty dry. So I usually pat it with a beauty sponge and then you set it with this like literal setter and it'll stay all freaking day long. Highly, highly recommend. I'm looking at getting the red one, but I'm not a red lip girly. So I'm afraid to spend $50 on the little like Christmas like, what is it called? Like holiday set. They have like a cheek, like a red cheek blush, and then they have like a red lip and a gloss. And I'm like, oh, that looks so good. But will I use it? I'm not sure. So those are my Sephora recommendations. Feel free to DM me. Ask me any questions. If you need my 20% off, I'd be happy to help. Please like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have such a great time shopping at Sephora. Maybe get some gifts, some holiday sets for you, and be well. Thank you. Bye.